This is Servants of Aether. Very standard intro screen, I guess you could say, menu screen. I do see that the background is kind of moving, but it's all so blurred I don't really care. It'd be kind of cool if it wasn't so saturated. Maybe get like a nice little background going on there. It almost looks foresty, just guessing by the color palette, but it's hard to say. This game does feature online multiplayer as well as different characters. Look at that, we got two of them right now, Duskblade and Shaper. Whether or not there will be more in the future, I don't know, but it looks like they follow a MOBA style skill set. 4 attacks, looks like they're all cooldown based. I don't see anything about mana talked about. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright, we're going to stick with the Duskblade just because it sounds easier, and we're going to jump into level 1, the Old Forest. As always, this is a relatively early state for the game, so anything can happen. I believe Episode 1 is out right now, completely for free on their website if you want to check this game out on your own, or bring some friends on by. Have yourself a nice little multiplayer night. But we'll see how it plays, and what we think can be improved upon. Now, this is going to be an episodic series, is my understanding. So, Episode 1 is out now. I believe they're currently working on Episode 2. I don't know whether or not the other episodes are going to be free, or we'll see what happens. Awful long loading time, though. I'm pretty surprised, especially considering this is actually on an SSD. There we go. That was definitely a very long loading time, but that does look beautiful. Alright, we're in the Great Forest, and already I don't know where I am. Is that me over here? Huh. That's weird, because I'm not moving. Actually, nothing. I could have sworn this game was... Oh, this one's on me. For whatever reason, my controller switched on me. It thinks player 1 is player 2, and player 2 is player 1. That ain't gonna work out. There we go. Nope. Wow. Okay, maybe I just can't use my controller tonight. That's unfortunate. Alright, I guess we're ignoring the controller controls. Maybe something's wrong with them, or maybe something wrong with me. But we'll ignore them for now, and we have movement with the keyboard. You can use up, down, left, right. Can I control with my mouse? I can't, actually. Huh. So for a game like this, I would have thought I'd be able to click around to control my character, but it looks like it's all going to be on the keyboard. Alright, so what do we have right here? Looks like we have 4 moves at our disposal. Q, W, E, R. Q looks like it's a pretty standard slash attack. Spacebar to jump. And what else? W to shoot bolts. E for some kind of crazy blood magic. And I'm going to save the R just because I want it to be big and epic when I actually do it. Now, what about my normal attack? Do I have a normal attack button? Or do I just have to use Q all the time? Oh, it's A. There we go. A. There we go. Attack A. Alright, so can't move down there, but they can. Interesting. Alright, get those attacks in. So right now, this doesn't really feel very juicy. It feels a little bit like I'm just kind of stabbing, but there's no real response, you know what I mean? Alright, let's try the bigger attacks. Big slash. How about the AoE? Nope, that's the bolt. This is the AoE. And I'm moving with my attacks, which is pretty cool, so I can actually move with my attacks pretty well. They're actually wrecking me. Let's try the R. Oh, there we go. Much better. More like that, please. Okay, so when in doubt, just press R. Looks like I do have some kind of a resource right here. Looks like it's a toxicity meter or something like that. I'm guessing, because it seems like it builds up and then drains down, and I'm guessing if I hit max, I'll die. So let's see. So what's happening here? I noticed they were able to go around here, but for whatever reason, there is an invisible wall right here. This looks completely open, but I can't walk into it. That is going to get me in a lot of trouble. I hope there aren't that many invisible walls. Like, literally, what you see right here is as far down as I'm allowed to go. And what you see up here is as far up as I'm allowed to go. So it's a very, very poorly defined invisible barrier, if I do say so myself. That needs to be way better defined. Like, right here, this giant squarish area is like, I can't go up here. Definitely got to look at that. But let's see. As far as the animations go, the animations work, but I feel like there aren't really any impacts behind them, you know? It feels like I hit somebody and they don't really care. Ooh, I'm liking that day to night transition. Unfortunately, it'll revert back if I go backwards, it looks like. Or maybe that's just... no, actually, it doesn't really look like it does. So that's a really cool transition right there. In addition, the ambient sound of the bird. Very nice. That's pretty cool looking. Can I jump into the water? I cannot. Alright, invisible barriers do help me out sometimes. Oh boy, I got some big dudes. Shoot them with bolts. No, I said bolts. Oh, that ain't gonna work. There's actually a pretty huge delay between when I actually press the button and when he shoots it. Watch. Pressed it, shot it. That's a pretty huge delay. Definitely gonna want to keep in mind about that. Looks like I'm going to, with this character, have to actually set up a lot of traps and have them just run into it and take the damage. Because if I just stay and attack, there's really no, there's no real method to block or anything. There's no dodge roll, nothing like that. And you really got to pre-prepare those bolts if you want to shoot somebody with something. Be able to stand still for quite a while and just let it happen. Ah! Die, damn you! Mash my face against your face, eventually I'll have to win. I do seem to get health back when I hit, though, which is pretty sweet. Oh, here we go again. Alright, put down the AoE, I guess. There we go. Here, do the bigger AoE. I don't really know, the AoEs are basically the same thing, it's just this one does more and takes longer to charge up. Substantially more, about 10 times more, actually. But I'm sure it also increases my toxicity. So, let's see. Any more invisible lines? Oh, yeah. Invisible. Right there. That's problematic. I can kind of see there's like a little white line right there, so I guess that's an indicator. But not much of an indicator. Okay, so you don't really lock on with the bolts, unfortunately. It'd be kind of cool if I could shoot bolts backwards. I'm dead. Okay. I basically love everything about what's happening right now. Everything that happened right there with that regeneration was pretty awesome. I'm pretty okay with that. But since I'm learning that there's no real consequence for death, I think I'm just going to keep mashing my face against things until I die or they die. Which actually seems to work because I do regain health from attacking. But now my toxicity is at 100, so what's going to happen with that? Anything? Nothing, really. Alright, let's shoot this thing with a bolt while I can. Oh! I teleport if I press W a second time. That's pretty handy for dealing a little extra damage there. It's like telefragging. Ah, I missed. It'd be pretty sweet if that locked on, because there's not really, at least not with a keyboard, there's only 8 directions I can really shoot it in. Let's do, whoop, wrong button. That one. I really kind of wish this had mouse controls. It's kind of killing me that it doesn't, honestly, because I need that extra mobility to be able to just click wherever I want and move in that direction. Or for a brief second, fling something backwards and then run away. There we go. Resource bar is for bloodlust. It gives more powerful effects. Okay, so the green bar is actually good. For whatever reason, it looked poisonous, so I didn't think it'd be good. I think I'm just too much in the Witcher mindset, where when you drink too many potions or whatever, you eventually get toxicity and you die. Yay! Drug addiction. Alright, let's get all that done right there. There we go. See, just use that ult. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. Something about A being the attack button is throwing me off. For whatever reason, I keep wanting to, like, press S next to it to do my second attack, which is totally wrong. Ah, I just did it again. It's like I keep on moving what buttons my fingers are on. I move them down to do the A attack, and then I end up trying to do all the other skills, S, D, F, whatever, which that's screwing me over, but that's really just my own mindset. Alright, jump down. I will say I do like the 3D environment. They are pretty good. I wouldn't say that the character interacts too well with them. It seems like, for example, right here's a good example, really floaty with me kind of going up this mountain. It doesn't really look right. You know, I'm in that jump animation the whole time, and I'm just kind of like floating upwards. Obviously, that's going to be a big pain to make look good, but, you know, just something to point out. All right, we got all these enemies. Let's try this. I'll teleport into them. Oh, I did that completely wrong. I wanted to do the alt after I teleported in, but instead I teleported in first, and then invisible walls happened, and, well, you know how it goes. That's how I died. Oh, I don't know how that happened, but that seemed amazing. I probably should have actually read how this guy's skills worked, but I will say that there could be more conveyance that some things can be done twice for extra ability. Like right there, if I do that, I kind of absorb all their souls, it looks like, and I get a ton of health back. It's pretty boss. And give me all your souls. That's a great move once you know how to do that. Looks like there's nothing special about pressing Q twice, though. Okay, onward and upward. What do you got? What do you got? I can do this. So what do you got? You got nothing. Oh shit, you're pretty big. You look pretty large. You're running right towards me, too. Stop that. That's rude. Okay, he's got a pretty big health bar, but the problem is it's all faded brown, which makes it a little trickier to see. Not impossible, mind you, just trickier. Alright, so I'm getting a ton of health back. Might as well use it to kill this dude. Alright? How can this not work? Hitting a giant rock monster with my sword can only go well. The numbers are pretty cool looking. The way they show up like that are pretty juicy. But I really feel like the enemies aren't really taking the impact of my hits. You know, you don't really visibly see like, the fruits of your labor aren't really shown that well. Like right there, no kind of like impact or slowdown. I will say that the animations kind of go without skipping a beat. In particular, I can walk around and swing my sword, and it looks relatively natural. I mean, I'd say maybe something about the stance looks a little off, but you can't really make it look that correct. I'd say it looks pretty right. Alright, let's ult this dude. Get this down, get some health. It's all about that lifesteal. That's how this character works. Alright, boom. Big hits. No real health regen, which means I pretty much have to earn it through attacking. I got 40 life out of that. So if I just kind of keep doing it... Nope, he'll teleport before he does it again. Wonder if I can kind of break the pattern on that. Maybe. There is a big delay on that going out, though, which kind of sucks. But there's no real way for me to straight up attack him without getting hit, I'm noticing. Unless there's like an... maybe I should try hitting him from behind. I don't know if that'll make a difference. I just assumed it didn't. The different enemy types seem to work pretty well, but at the end of the day, it feels like I'm still mashing a lot of... I'm mashing my head against enemy heads until something splits, or I just keep running away and doing this move. Kind of like a big minefield, gaining a lot of health out of it. Or no health in that case. Come on, I need all the health. Oh, okay, I need more bloodlust to do that, which means I'm dead. Now I'm seeing how that works. I'm quite okay with that. I'm gonna kill these guys. I don't care. I don't care if they kill me in the process. There we go. That gets my bloodlust up, which means I can do that. Which means I can do that, too. Okay. Alright, alright. I'm getting it. I'm starting to get this guy. I see why the bloodlust is so important now, but you know what could help is tooltips, where if like I moused over, I could get like a tooltip on what these actually mean, like in-game. Same with all the skills. Tooltips on the skills would be immensely helpful. Now, some kind of an indicator that something should be reactivated, when I hit something with this bolt, which I'm going to do right here in a second, boom, there should be some kind of a really, really solid indicator that you should do this again, maybe an audio cue or something, you know? Just to give you some kind of an indication, hey, something cool is going to happen if you press that button again. You'd probably want it to happen over the character. Probably be the best way to convey it. Alright, build that bloodlust with basic attacks, and then I can get a lot more health. Now, I guess the real question comes into play now. Do I feel engaged right now? Do I feel like I'm really enjoying this combat? That's a tricky one. I would say, right now I feel like I'm doing a lot of the same stuff against the same enemies. I haven't really faced a situation yet where a certain skill would be better against a certain enemy. So far, every skill has been similarly used against every enemy to do basically the same thing, because it's been working. There hasn't really been a strategy yet where, hey, I could do this to make something defenseless for a brief period of time, and then I can do this in order to deal massive damage to them. So far, it's really just been, okay, this move works, I'm just going to do it constantly over and over and over again, which means to me the skill set seems a little flawed. There's no one-hit KO solution, and there's no real way to bring up enemy weaknesses. There's no way to make them vulnerable temporarily to make interesting combinations with my attacks. You know, so let's try hitting this guy from behind. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what angle I approach him from. It looks like if I'm just attacking him, I'm gonna get hit, and there's no way around that. Not a fan of that strategy of gameplay. It's a lot like, you know, Diablo does similar things like that, where in a lot of cases it's just going to be a question of you mashing your head against the other guy's head until one of you guys wins. But Diablo also offers a lot of options to finesse that more, you know? And this game does have skills which could do that, but on the whole, they all end up doing mostly the same thing. Either that or you're going to be running away and dealing a little bit of damage like I am with that AoE thing. What the hell is that? What the hell is what? Oh, that. Oh, that's a Cthulhuoid. Some words I can't pretend to pronounce. Alright, that's a pretty sick design. I am kind of a fan of how that Cthulhuoid looks. Or Thrall, I forget. Are they called Thralls? I don't remember. Oops. So like right here, I can ping him with a ranged attack and dodge his little tentacles for a while. But of course that would take forever, but it's also easily the safest strategy. Because if I get too close to the tentacles come... Actually, can I destroy the tentacles? Let's find out. I can totally destroy the tentacles. That's probably the better strategy. See, destroying the tentacles would be pretty sweet if that harms him. I don't know if it does, but if that actually harms him and lowers his health over time, that'd be pretty cool. Or better yet, if destroying the tentacles left him in a vulnerable state after you do a certain amount, you know? So like you put up a few tentacles and then you destroy some of them, and that leaves him in a vulnerable state where I can approach him and kill him. That right there would be a really cool boss battle. So we'll put, whoop, wrong attack. Right attack. Big hit. So look at that. I can, like right here, this seems like a really awesome boss if I can just destroy his tentacles, leave him vulnerable, and then come at him for a brief period of time, you know? It's all about giving those vulnerability states, you know? Because right now, all that's really happening is I'm going to go approach him, and he's going to spawn tentacles all the while. He'll attack me. There's no real vulnerability state. You know what I'm saying? I will say, I do love the metallic look to them. I love how it looks like they kind of had battle armor on. That's pretty badass as hell. I'm a big fan of that. So, aesthetically wise, it looks great. But I feel like they can be used for so much more than they currently are. They're really just kind of there to be annoying right now, and I'm guessing they'll go infinitely. Oh, look at that. They actually have invulnerable areas. I like that. You have to actually get them on the squishy side. Neat. But as it stands right now, they don't really serve a purpose for the boss aside from just to annoy you. You know, they serve the purpose to keep you away from the boss for a brief period of time, but they don't really do much more than that. So this is where you could really use them as a prop to actually make the boss vulnerable in certain places and actually an interesting boss, you know? Instead of just come at me every now and then and my tentacles will keep you back for a little while, you know. I don't even see his health bar. So you can make him completely invulnerable during this time. Like, if I were to approach him right now, he would just knock me back, and I wouldn't be able to deal damage to him, and he'd knock me back. And then after I kill a few tentacles, he can come after me. He can be in a vulnerable state, and I can actually go after him. I do like the knockback thing he's got going on. I just think that it can be better utilized. Oh, wrong one. Alright, come on. I need Bloodlust or something. Where's my ult? There it is. There we go. Give me that health. Give me that health. Oh, I'm going to die. Oh, he did that. I didn't even see him do that. He has a better bigger AoE. Better, bigger AoE. There we go. So now he shoots things at me. All right, so there's a stage 2 to this. The invisible walls are getting to me again. Now, how do I not die to this? It seems like it's just kind of sort of spreading. Is it going to dissipate? Looks like it's dissipating. All right, there we go. Cool looking effects, but I didn't notice it at first. I kind of saw it as my own effect, and I didn't really realize it was something to actually worry about. So, see, like, is that me or him? That's him. That's him. See, it looks very similar, so you can see how I could easily get confused by that. But now I'm literally just in a waiting state. I'm just going to have to wait until this dissipates, and that kind of blows. I mean, I can keep... Okay, never mind. I found a strategy. Not really a waiting state. There's a way around it. I'm still going to die, but... with this particular character, there is a way around it. So there we go. So there are some strategies to some of these skills. But of course, I don't really know whether I have him properly targeted with that right there. But so maybe some... Oh, did I kill him? I killed him. Cool. I don't know how, I don't know when, but he did. He did. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, more of these guys. Not okay. So the boss music didn't go away. I kind of thought I'd be in like a safe place right now, like I had ended the fight. But that's a big no-no. Alright, I need Bloodlust. You guys take some hits for me, will you? And there you go. Utilize the Bloodlust. Now, I'm still not 100% sure when my Bloodlust is high enough to use some of these skills. It'd be cool if there was some kind of an indicator, I guess. Some kind of a, like, overhead above the character indicator. Something like that, you know? It's all about those audio cues. Audio cues can really give you a heads up on what's good and what's not good. So here we go. The invisible wall disappears right here. And it looks like this place is actually completely open for me to explore. I want to see more places like this instead of those invisible walls. But I'm not a big fan of the pop-in enemies, you know? There we go. Give me that health. Do I have the Bloodlust? I do. Okay, now I'm still not really sure what the difference is between my Q attack and my A attack, except my Q attack doesn't seem to give Bloodlust. It seems to dissipate it and maybe deal a little more damage. But the thing is, visually, it looks like basically the same attack. You're probably trying to get some kind of juice in there, try to make it feel really super effecty with, like, you know, particles, stuff like that. Big deal with the particles. Alright. I keep forgetting I can jump. I don't know if that actually plays any big part for me. Alright, so this whole area, aside from that fence that I just went through... Oh, hello! New enemy type. Look at that. He has some kind of mega armor, it looks like. Wait, is he hitting me? No, he's getting hit. That sound made me think he was hitting me for some reason. Oh, he's got more friends. Okay. Let's get a little more health and then maybe go into him and just kind of attack how I can, see what happens, see how it plays out, get the ult on him, run away like a bitch. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds like a standard Tuesday night. Oh, hello, hi, hey. I am pretty popular right now. That's bad. Give me more health. Yeah, all that health. Can I just, like, hit you guys a lot and then maybe not die? Yeah? Okay, sounds good to me. Give me all your health. I love that health absorption thing. Oh, he spawned in. Hello. I think he was invisible. Good for him. That's a good strategy. I like that. Got the alt down in there. Maybe kill some of the little guys a little. Yeah, okay. Oh, then the invisible dude comes back. All right, all right. Kill this guy with a big hit, maybe? Needs more than that. How about another one? No, stop being invisible. Can I still hit him while he's invisible? Apparently not. That's okay. So right now, again, it comes down to the whole mashing my face against his until he dies strategy. It gets a little tiresome after a while, and I'm hoping that maybe that can be expanded on. Because this is a good engine, it just feels like it's lacking. There's no real lock-on system for if you want to do specific attacks like the teleport thing right here. That was going to kill me if I stayed to do that. I'm not a big fan of how long that takes to shoot out. Okay, I have 58 health. He can attack me at any second. Yep. No way to really dodge that, it looks like. Just kind of have to take it, which means if I try to fight him right now, he's just going to hit me and kill me. Alright, I'm going to try to run, but I think he's going to... Yep, teleport in and kill me. This is where a dodge roll would be pretty helpful. Or the ability to maybe hit him while he's invisible would leave him staggering instead of hitting me, you know? Some kind of ability to basically just fight back against that would be great. Because, you know, I can actually figure out where he is sometimes. Sometimes. That time it missed. Weird. I don't know what the difference was there. He has got a lot of health. Wow. Come on. You want to die anytime soon? I actually don't see your health bar, which is concerning. Here, have an ult. Am I frozen? Yeah, I'm frozen. Disney's frozen. I'm on fire. I'm frozen on fire at the same time. And 0 health, but I'm still alive. I'll take it. Looks like he changed up his strategy. Oh, there we go. On fire suddenly. That was weird. Random fire? What? No conveyance. No idea what happened right there. Fortunately, I have infinite life, but then what's the point? Why am I suddenly getting frozen and on fire all the time? I don't get it. Am I stepping on something? It looks like there are little dots on the ground. Is it the dots? There's no real conveyance to me of what's going on there, so I don't really know how to counteract it aside from just to kind of take it. Which is the opposite of counteracting it. Oh, there we go. I stepped on a dot. That explains it. So it is the dots. The very, very plentiful dots. Get hit. Get hit. Get hit and die. No, not me. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna just assume that he has, like, infinite health, and I don't even know why I came in here in the first place. Because he does not want to die. A giant boss bar of health would be pretty cool right about now. Alright, a little bit of... I noticed there was a little bit of homing on that attack. That helps. Mashing faces! Mashing faces! One of us will drop. 25 seconds, I can do my ult again. Gotta really watch those dots. Oh, there he is. Oh, of course, he can stand on his dots. Pressing buttons. I'm just basically pressing everything whenever it comes on cooldown and hoping that it doesn't kill me. So right now, am I feeling a challenge? I guess would be the real question. Do I feel as though I'm being challenged with this? Did I just crash the game? Oh, nope, I won the level, I guess. Okay. So, this is released as Episode 1, which made me think it was kind of a complete product. But right now, I feel like there are a lot of missing polish points, if I may say. Right now, the biggest polish points that are missing is conveyance, I feel like. I don't know what a lot of the things that are hitting me are doing. I don't know... there are, like, no debuff timers, so I know exactly what's hitting me and when and stuff. There's a lot of missed conveyance, I feel like, with this game, and it's definitely worrisome. But I do think that the engine does play out pretty well. I just think that the skill set needs a little bit of examining and differentiation. Some kind of a... there needs to be more vulnerable states in these enemies, I feel like. Because right now, you don't really wait for the vulnerable state and attack. Instead, you just constantly attack and hope that your attacks win out. Now, that might be different with the other character style. All I know is what I'm playing with this character style, and it's definitely feeling a little left out. It's very, just regain all the health you're losing. But it's definitely a good start. The engine has definitely got something going on here, and this is only episode 1, so the developers have plenty of time to improve and expand on the game. But considering this can be 4 players playing, it has online functionality, it seems like it's definitely on to a good start. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Servants of Aether. Or Ether, or however you want to say it. I always say it Ether, but then some people are like, it's Aether! It's like, well, grammar Nazism. But anyway, this is completely for free. You can check it out on their website, revongames.com. Link will be in the description below. Thank you very much for watching.